let's just jump right into it. I'm going to give you a rundown on what I saw for the Big Brother episode 4 of season 28. On this, there's 2 alliances in the house. The five-person alliance that I can't remember what the name of it was, and then the red corner. The 5-person alliance is the bigger one, and that's the one that involves D and Angela and Devon, along with Drew, and I'm not sure who else is in it. But anyway, on this, it starts off good. It's just Big Brother being Big Brother with all of their little jokes, pranks, and things they like to do on the house guests. This is the kind of stuff that makes a lot of people mad, is because they have so many of these situations where they have skits. And watching Big Brothers really means you're going to watch a few skits. And some people just don't like it because it is somewhat childlike, but it works. You just go with it, and that's how you enjoy Big Brother, because the whole show is really basically a big old skit anyway. So on this, things you notice right off: Lyric and Rome are the young lovers in the house, and they need to watch out because young lovers get blowed up often. just knocked out. But they're so hormone crazy right now, they can't even hide it. And then there's the this is going to be the episode for the veto time. So Yash, Mallerie, and Taylor are up for eviction. Chuck, Rome, and Jason are not involved in any eviction plans for this time on Big Brother. Yash, Mallerie, and Taylor, they got to go to the veto. Now here's I got here D and Taylor bond. Let's see, D and Taylor. Yes, they did have a good conversation, and no backstabbing showing going on here. So I think D is favored. I mean, Taylor is favored with D. That's not her target at all. And also, Mallerie started off the show by crying all over the place. She's upset. I had said previously that I thought she was kind of goofy and airheaded, but she is an aerospace engineer. So I think it's just the way she appears on Big Brother, and because of her youth. So you have to give her a break on that. Next, Barrett, Barrett and Mallerie are picked for the competition for the veto. Barrett is, I keep putting in my notes here, Barrett is one of the Weird Al Yankovic people. His hair looks like Weird Al Yankovic, and his face looks like it with the glasses. So, I don't like to really talk that much about people because, I could be talked about too. So, you don't want to do that, because just because he looks like Weird Al Yankovic doesn't mean he is. And he hasn't shown that trait, but he just makes me remind me of that. But Barrett and Mallerie are picked for the veto comp. And then Yash has a little talk with D. And Yash was basically hurt because D picked him. And she did a fair way of picking the 3 that she picked. I'll give her credit on that. So, she's basically, he's moaning about being picked, and she's moaning because he's moaning. She's just like, oh, get me out of this room. And but he had to vent to her, and she tried to calm him down as best she could. Now, Howie is the guest on the show, and he comes from the future. This is one of the Big Brother skits. This is what ticks off our more logical type of Big Brother watcher. Are these skits? He comes from the future, and he also brings Will into this future skit. Now, let me tell you, Howie has had some cosmetic surgery. Should I say that? I mean, but you can see the man does not look like what he used to look like on Big Brother, especially when they show the clips of him sitting there in the Big Brother house when he was in there originally, and how he looks now. It looks like he's had cheek implants, and it looks like he's gained some weight, and they dressed him in all black to hide it. And then he brought on Big Brother Will. Well, Will is a cosmetic surgery, and of course, he looks like he's had some more of his own surgery. He has gray hair now. Both of these guys were really good-looking guys on the previous show. Now they're just cosmetic guys. No offense, but the obvious is the obvious, and Big Brother brought them on there and highlighted the fact that they were talking about cosmetic surgery all the time that he was on there. Will actually has some type of cosmetic surgery company. I don't know if he has the company or if it's something he's selling, but they went all into that, and it was really unnecessary, but I guess it's a good way to explain how much they've changed. But that was a good segment. I did watch it. I'm always wholesome on the Big Brother skits. You just sit there like, oh, when are they gonna get to the game? Okay, then the game starts. And Mallerie, let me tell you, she's an aeroscience person, and they had to put these things together on the floor, a Big Brother, like pipes. And she was putting the pipes together along with Yash and Taylor. Poor Taylor, she didn't do good at all on this. And Yash was really trying to make it work. But the one that really went to work on it was Mallerie, the one I dissed in my previous Big Brother reviews. Well, she just started off looking goofy. That's what I put on here, that she was goofy. And I didn't think much of her about it, but when you're wrong, you're just wrong. What did I put on here? Mallerie, innocent, goofy, and a rocket scientist. Well, she lived up to that. She put that puzzle together before Yash did. Oh, he was so mad about that. And poor old Taylor, she knew she was gonna lose right from the beginning. But I like Taylor. She's a cutie, and she just sit up there like, oh well. But she doesn't seem to be on their radar list. And Mallerie successfully got herself off, and Mallerie cried and moaned like Yash did to D. And when she cried and moaned, now she's all happy, and she's back to being aeroscientist person that looks goofy. And she must really be smart to be able to look like that and then work in an aeroscience place. That's just mean, isn't it? Yes, it's mean. I'm sorry. Now, let's go on to, but I put on here, Mallerie shows smarts. So she's not to be estimated in competitions. Now, after that, she won, and rightfully so, because she was really just on target. Barrett and Drew. Oh, I put that on to remind me that I think Barrett and Drew look like Weird Al Yankovic. I got that on the mind. I got to get over that. Okay, next. I put on my observation is that Angela is confident and says on the red corner group So Angela's real confident. Angela and Jason bonded and they cried together. It was so sappy and fake that you could just cut it with a knife. And it wasn't Angela that was sappy and fake. It was Jason. And then I wrote down sappy and and then I wasn't wrong about it, because right after she got through hugging Jason for confidence that they were gonna be best friends, she's gonna support him because he's like the little gay boy that gets beat up and all this. And so she's feeling good, she's playing the mama. And then right after she leaves out of the room that they were talking in, he looks at the camera and rolls his eyes at her. I thought, that's a dirty dog right there. And he needs to watch out, because if Angela picks up on that, it's going to be, you know what to pay. So Jason, Drew, and Mallerie, they bonded on a group they call the Count Jester. Well, Drew is a doppelganger in that group, and that he is out there with the 3 house guests from their alliance, and Jason didn't know. So he started talking so much junk about Angela. and Drew was shocked. I was shocked when I heard it. I said, I know he rolled his eyes, but then he had the nerve to say these things about her. And it's just real awful. I have to admit something about myself, is that I used to hang out in the bars with people like Jason. And those are some horrible people. They talk about people, talk to people, friends with them. And then when they walk off, they talk pure tea dirt about them. And he was doing that on live TV about Angela, and how he's going to just manipulate her to the end. Well, he messed up, because Drew is not with Jason about this. He tells Devon and Angela that Jason was talking about both of them, which he was. And he was saying, he told them the derogatory things that he said about them. And Devon is aware. And Devon is a wild card, because he reacts in his own way. He doesn't react yes or no or whatever. He just contemplates and takes that into account. But then he told Angela. And so Angela and Devon, and then Angela, they had a moment where she just broke down and really started crying, because she sunk her emotions into protecting Jason, thinking that he needed a friend because he was just a sweet person, not realizing that, this is just a bar kid. And he is at an age where those young kids, gay or straight, are just duplicitous. And he really showed how duplicitous he was. I mean, he really did. So Angela cries and cusses, and she says she's not going to act like she acted on her last Big Brother episode by flying off the handle. Now, just between you and me, we know that's not true. Angela is going to explode. She says she's going to try to use him and do the same thing to him that he was doing to her. And if she can pull that off, I'd say more props to her. But, Angela has a temper, and that's what makes her fun. And then at the end, they decided they had to choose another person. They chose Ashley. And Ashley is the one that I just say, what was that I called Ashley? I said, oh yeah, I got it here somewhere. Oh yeah, Ashley is vain and airheaded. Well, yes, she is vain and airheaded, but she's not, what I've seen so far, she's not unlikable. So, you can kind of look at her. She's not like Jason. She's not trying to do anything to anybody. She's just in her own little world, trying hamburgers for the first time at her young age. And you have to wonder, what cocoon were you in to not run into a hamburger? And but anyway, but that's what happens. So Ashley is up on the block, and now we lead into the next day, and it's gonna be worth the watch to see who votes. And no, I am not watching the insider views, because what's the purpose of watching that and you know, and seeing everything that's going to happen and say, well, you know, this really happened in the background. It only matters if it gets onto the Big Brother show. But all you people that want to watch it, I wish you the best. And I do look at the thumbnails of people that have inside chit chat, you know, and so about the show. But I don't look at the videos if I can possibly help it, and you know, kind of keep me enjoying my weekly show. Anyway, tomorrow they vote, and it should be interesting to see which one, Yash or Taylor or now Ashley. So that should be interesting, and I'll be there. So will you. So let's have fun and talk about it again. All right, have a good one, folks, and we'll do this one more time.